Week we have America's favorite newlywed couple, Lauren and Cameron from Love is Blind.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Hey, Cameron, I love the way that you just gave like a nice little glance to Lauren. It was really adorable. You guys are really in love.
We are.
Knowing that Lauren loves pasta and that they have a tradition, like a cute little date night that they do together, I have the perfect, decadent date night pasta dish for them. I'm Anthony and this is Show Me What You're Working With, where you show me what you have and I make you a dish.
Hi.
Hey,
how
how
are
you doing?
Really good.
I know I'm supposed to like cook for you and everything, but I'm curious.
As soon as the show came out,
Did you think it was going to be as big a deal as it was? Be 100% honest.
Well, for us, I feel like you always hope that the show's gonna do well, but we had no idea that it would be like this kind of global phenomenon that it was, which is, I mean, it blows our mind.
I think we knew that some people would at least take something away from our story.
well, you guys have an earnestness to you, and I think that's what people really respond to, right?
Because we all want that in our own relationships.
Yeah.
So who cooks in the relationship?
That would be me.
And he's a great cook, and he makes
Yeah.
a lot of stuff from like scratch and stuff like that. So I'm a lucky gal.
Very lucky. You're both very lucky.
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you.
Okay, so can you give me like a quick little tour of like your pantry and your fridge?
I just want to see what you guys have, what you're working with.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's do it.
Some ground turkey down there, fruits and vegetables, whole lot of sauces and things.
Do you make sauces from scratch, or like if you're making some kind of a dish, do you use like ready-made sauces?
Definitely from scratch. I think with sauces, you especially want to know what's going into it.
Yeah. Is there a package in one of the drawers of bacon?
Yes.
Regular pork bacon.
We love pasta. This is a pasta
So
house.
we,
What kind of pasta do you have?
we've got angel hair, rotini,
Mhm.
fusilli,
Spaghetti.
spaghetti.
Nice. Do you guys have eggs?
We do have some
We do.
eggs.
What kind of pepper do you have?
Cracked black pepper.
Yes. Okay.
Have you ever had pasta carbonara?
Don't think
I
so.
haven't.
It's like heaven.
I'm
Who doesn't,
excited
right?
about this this recipe. Thank you.
All right. Bye, Lauren. Bye, Cameron.
All right,
Bye.
thank you.
Looks like we're making pasta carbonara. I'm super excited to make pasta carbonara because it's one of my very favorite dishes. Why? Because it's extremely easy to make. All it involves is a little bit of technique, because what you don't want is scrambled eggs with pasta. You want a nice, creamy, rich, velvety, cheesy, eggy sauce. So let's get started. You need pasta. I'm using chickpea spaghetti, but you can use regular spaghetti, bucatini, bow tie, penne, whatever you got. Fresh eggs. Do they have to be fancy farm fresh eggs like mine? No, they don't, but these are certainly cute. Parmigiano Reggiano, Pecorino Romano if you have it, or a mix of both is even better. Fresh cracked pepper, so important to this recipe. I'm using pancetta, but guanciale is really good, or regular bacon will do just fine. So this is the type of dish that comes together within like 15 to 17 minutes. So you gotta be on your toes. You're gonna be moving from your stove to your prep area and back and forth. So we have a piece of pancetta. I'm using about a third of the pancetta that I have. I'm gonna cut it up into little cubes. If you're using bacon, you wanna use 6 to 8 slices, cut into about 1-inch pieces. And don't trim any of the fat, because this is something that's gonna flavor the sauce, and all the fat's gonna render. It's gonna kind of melt out as it cooks. And try to get them all the same size so that they cook evenly. So I'm gonna take this over to the pan. So we're gonna put our pancetta into a medium-sized pan on medium heat. There's plenty of fat in this, so you don't have to add any olive oil. Spread them apart. Let's go make the egg mix. So the sauce for carbonara is super simple. It's all egg-based. Basically, you just wanna get a medium-sized mixing bowl. For the eggs, I basically go on a 1-to-1 ratio. So for every egg that you use, you wanna add an additional yolk. So 1 egg, 1 egg yolk. 2 eggs, 2 egg yolks. You get the drift. To separate it, I'm actually gonna take the whites and leave them in a bowl. You don't have to waste these. You can use these for an omelet or a frittata or a meringue if you want. So I have 2 yolks in here, and now we're gonna take 2 whole eggs. Perfect. Actually, we can, thank you. Like a polite way of saying, please leave.
Out of the way, egg boy.
I got lucky and I didn't get any shells in the bowl. You don't want to be crunching on any eggshells when you're enjoying a creamy, velvety carbonara. I'm gonna check on my pork. So I'm getting a nice little pork facial right now. You want to crisp these little bits up until they're nice and golden and all of the fat is rendered. So these need a couple of more minutes. So we have 2 egg yolks and 2 eggs. And then we're gonna put in about 2/3 cup packed grated Parmigiano Reggiano, Pecorino Romano if you have it. I only have Parm, so that's what I'm using. When you're grating cheese, you want to use the smallest hole that you have because it's going to melt a lot easier. Don't use the large hole because it's going to be a lot harder to melt. And also, you should buy your cheese in blocks like this because it's less expensive. Fresh cracked pepper is super important. I'm going to put a shit ton in. And now I'm going to whisk it all up into an eggy, cheesy, peppery slurry. Whiskey, whiskey, whiskey. And then you have this beautiful golden mixture. And we are back at the stove. So now we want to take the pancetta out of the pan with a spatula, put it into a bowl, so it doesn't need to cook anymore, and you want to make sure to leave that awesome pork fat in your pan because it's going to flavor our sauce. Crunchy and delicious and very hot. Okay, we're going back to the prep. So our pancetta is ready, our pan is nice and hot, filled with that pork fat, our sauce is ready. Now we got to cook the pasta. So I'm going to put this in a medium pot of heavily salted water. It is super important to salt the hell out of your pasta water. You basically want it to taste like the boiling ocean, if that makes sense, because that's gonna not only flavor your pasta, but then we're gonna be using that water to flavor our sauce. And you wanna push it all in so that your pasta cooks evenly. And that's gonna take about 6 or 7 minutes. Check the instructions on your pasta. You wanna cook it al dente so that it still has a bit of a bite. So for this, I'm using a medium-sized pot. You don't wanna go too small because you're gonna overcrowd your pan, and you don't wanna go too big because then your water isn't gonna be as starchy. Why? You want your water to be super starchy because that's gonna help thicken the sauce, which we're gonna use to add to the eggs afterwards. So while I wait for the pasta to cook, let's go to happy hour. Welcome to happy hour.
As a Love is Blind super fan, I found myself asking a shocking amount of questions each episode. So I hijacked Ant's call with Lauren and Cameron to ask the burning questions that keep me up at night. So my first question, which moment were you more shocked by? When Diamond quoted Beyonce during her fight, or when Jessica fed her dog wine?
Ooh,
Oh, definitely the wine.
I think I gotta go with the wine because I was just like, did that just happen? Like, what?
Are there any similarities between pod life and quarantine life?
It's a much more focused state of mind, I think.
Quarantine is very much like pod life. Yeah, for sure.
Cameron, is it a trigger or a turn on when Lauren calls at you from another room now?
I think it's a turn on because we first connected on just our voices. So when you're focusing on that, it kind of takes you back.
Are you ever worried about Lauren meeting one of your neighbors through the walls?
No, not at all.
Would you guys have any advice for people trying to find love at a distance right now during quarantine?
Be honest with yourself. Think about the type of questions you want to ask a potential partner.
Conversation is everything. I mean, that's pretty much all that we have right now. It's a good time to just get to know someone through talking.
Thank you so much. This was really awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for caring.
Was it all that you'd hoped for?
It was like being inside one of the pods. That was everything I could have asked for and more. That was my Super Bowl. Thank you for letting me hijack that.
Back to cooking. Okay, so the pasta's been cooking for like 6 to 7 minutes. I'm gonna try it out. It's not hot. Perfect. So now this part's gonna move quickly, so you really have to pay attention. You wanna reserve some of your pasta water, because this stuff is super important, and you wanna strain the rest. We're getting another facial, a pasta facial this time. It's a self-care day. So if you're using regular pasta, you don't want to rinse it. If you're using any type of a pasta alternative like I am, because I'm using chickpea pasta, you want to rinse it because otherwise it's going to be really gummy and sticky. Perfect. Now we're going to take our pasta water and back to the board. So into our egg mixture where we have our parm, our pepper, and our eggs that we've all whisked together, we're going to slowly but surely add a little bit of pasta water because we want to temper the sauce, so that the eggs slowly start to cook, so when we add them to the pan, they don't turn into scrambled eggs. This is like the most important part of this recipe. So while you're whisking, and this is hard because I'm not ambidextrous, you add a little bit of hot pasta water and you mix it in. I've added about 4 of these, and they're about 1/4 cup each. So we have our nice little eggy mix here, and we're ready to assemble everything. Going back to the stove. All right, so it's all coming together. This is the last, most important step. So we have a pan with the pork fat. It's set on medium-low heat. Into the pan, I'm gonna put in the pasta. And you wanna mix it around a little bit so that it absorbs all that really nice pork fat. And then we take our pancetta, put that in. and you want to just mix these around a little. We're gonna slowly pour in our mixture. You want to get every little bit in there of pepper that's at the bottom as well. And now you just want to mix the pasta around. So the sauce is thickened up a little, the pasta's absorbed some of it. We're ready to plate. So rich and creamy. This smells so good.
Neon's frothing though.
So good. I know it feels very self-indulgent to enjoy something that I just made myself, but it's really damn good. All right, Lauren and Cameron, it's your turn. Make me proud.
We love you.
So we just finished making the pasta carbonara.
It smells so good.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to make. Here we go, moment of the truth.
Okay.
You like it?
It's really good.
Ooh, baby, we got the bacon in there. We got the eggs. You know, it's kind of cool to make a cream sauce from egg. Thank you so much, Anthony. We really appreciate you coming into the kitchen and helping out.
Bye, guys.
See you soon.
Thank you.
So I want you to show me what you're working with. Send me your video submissions and tell me a little bit about yourself. Who are you? Where are you located? Who are you quarantining with? What's in your fridge? Any wildcard ingredients that you really don't know what to do with? I want to cook for you. If you're in a position to help, Feeding America is doing amazing work to get food to people who really need it right now. So you can donate, if you can, to feedingamerica.org/AnthonyCooks.